Hi everyone, we are on Thursday, and it could be my Thursday dictionary special session. It is also the NaPodPoMo of the 30 April and the 1st of May. Normally, the NaPodPoMo is only occurring in April, yet I decided to continue it until my birthday on the 21st of June, so it will be 80 days instead of 30. And this session will be also a CaféDuBien, where you can join me. So in order to join me on stage, you can also really easily access to this URL that I'm going to show you in a bit. Let me just check. Okay, so here normally the link is the same. I'm going to check up front and I'm going to check live also. So we are at 3 minutes to be live. And I'm going to check various things right now. But first, if you are live on LinkedIn, YouTube, let me know how are you feeling. This is also a Café du Bien, which means that you can interact. Of course, you are always welcome to interact. Here on the Café du Bien, there is linktree/CaféDuBien. You have the link to my governance room, but I'm not going to be there at this time. It will be only on Restream because it's really difficult to manage both. But here, well, it's more French only. Let me correct that. So linktree/French only. As always, I am live, so it means that I can having some mess up, but let me just correct that. It's the link is more linktree/French only. And here it is, linktree/French only. And with that, you can join my stream, which is studio.restream.io/ECC dash XRLVG dash EBT. So here right now it's easily accessible because I don't even have to share the link to my restream. It is accessible at linktree/French Holy, and you see a button join my stream. To model that, I'm going to quickly share my screen so that you are able to see what I mean. So sharing the French only here. Then you see join my stream, which is restream and which is ECC XRVG EBT. And you click on that. Of course, it's not April 26th. I was not updating the date, but the link is always functioning. So feel free to go to linktree/French Holy if you would like to join the stage. Else, you can also interact in YouTube and in LinkedIn. Of course, I was setting up my session as most of the time like, ooh, why not do it in 20, 25, 30 minutes? It's okay, and I'm sure that my replay team will be there for watching me. This session will last probably 40, 45 minutes maximum, so you have still 40 minutes with me. And of course, as it's sponsored by French Holly, feel free also to pull some coffee vibes to me by buying me a coffee by scanning the QR code at the right side or going to coffee.com/OliDirix. I am now going to check if I am live on YouTube. Normally, yes. This is my check, sound check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I am live. What a blessing. And that's a blessing because also the replay team is able to listen to me later. Yes, I am live in YouTube. And normally I am live on LinkedIn also. Thank you so much for people, humans that are tuning in live. Feel free to pour some comments, pour me some love. And also the replay team, always welcome to interact with you. First, as it's a CaféDuBien and refresh your brain, I will pull some coffee juice and some French also. So thank you so much. For those that are watching me in the replay team, you are always welcome to my replay events. That's me also typing it to my dear amazing French Margaret, who is supporting me since days, weeks, months in my adventures. What a blessing to connect also to the Go Brunch community. So here, French Holly, you see the content of my Linktree/French Holly, and you can join me on stage if you would like. There is the click the button, join my restream, and we are on the 1st of May, and I'm going to pull some dictionary vibes right now. And this is a session covering the 30th of April and the 1st of May, pouring some French values. So you are always welcome to tell me what you would like to receive from me. Because this is interactive, I can decide what to share to you. But at the same time, you are here, your presence matters. And I'm going to be in peace. Paix. P-A-I-X. Paix. Peace. And this is also the 1st of May, the day of May Day, which I'm not going to call you Mayday, 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 Mayday. But I wonder because I'm not sure. My thoughts let me know that this sign of calling for help, like Mayday, 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 comes from the verb and the pronoun M apostrophe A-I-D-E-R. Aider means to help. J'aide, tu aides, il aide, elle aide, nous aidons, vous aidez, il, elle aide. And so on aide also. On is a pronoun compared to he or she, but is more imprecise, blurry, and also the singular pronoun to call about plural, because on means at least two persons. M'aider. Il va m'aider. He is going to help me. It's the present continuous, a future that is really near. Il va m'aider. And that's interesting because Mayday is M-A-Y, D-A-Y. And Mayday, it's M-A-Y space, D-A-Y space. Because the 1st of May is Mayday. And very soon, May the 4th May the 4th be with you is a common trend about Star Wars because May the 4th, May the Force, F-O-R-C-E, which is also including in French. So right now I'm going also to select one special magic page from the Thursday dictionary. And next Thursday, I will talk about something that you would like me to talk about because I am here with you to give some value. So, am I live in LinkedIn right now? I hope so. Let me know in the comments how are you feeling today. And I'm just going to check if I am live on LinkedIn. So, 1st of May, very interesting, a new month. So 1st of February, 30 days, 1st of March, 60 days, 1st of April, 90 days. So it's already 120 days minus or more. That is from 2025. We are already on the 3rd of 2025. Yes, I am live on LinkedIn. What a blessing. So, my friends, how are you feeling? This is not only the French vibes, but also the CaféDuBien. French vibes for 2 days, yesterday and today, and CaféDuBien about mental health. Let me know how are you feeling, and glad to have a conversation with you. And as you see the link tree/French Holly, feel free to click there to join my restream if you choose so to be on stage. I am not on camera right now, but I am with you. And this is the 1st of May and the Thursday. I'm going now to check my dictionary. It's a dictionary from my grandfather that is 57 years old. I think it's 68. It is a Larousse, Larousse dictionary that was offered to my grandfather, or maybe he was ordering that, maybe, but 3 volumes from Rather Digest, and that I have, and that's my raison de vivre. This dictionary will be probably with my casket when I drop my last breath, because this dictionary is really what I'm passionate about. Languages, words, that's it. I'm passionate about language. So let me reach right now my dictionary. I don't know if you are able to listen to my adventures right now, or I'm too far from the mic. Normally I'm too far from the mic. But I take right now my dictionary and I will show it. I will not show myself on camera, but I will show my dictionary, by the way. So I am just showing, first stopping the share of my screen, and then showing a page of my dictionary. So I open it randomly. Oh, interesting. I opened it on the page 614, which is containing the words from NE to, well, the words NE from Népérien to Newton. So, Népérien is an adjective qui a été inventé par Népère, logarithme népérien. So it's an invention from someone who was named Neper, Neper, probably a mathematician, but I don't know. And then the last word of my view on my dictionary, so this is next to page 615, is Newton. Of course, it could be Isaac Newton, the famous scientist, I think, scientific. But it is a noun because it is a force unit, symbol N, equivalent to the force which communicates to a body having a mass of 1 kilogram, acceleration of 1 meter per second. So it's unité de force, symbole N, équivalent à la force qui communique à un corps ayant une masse de 1 kg, une accélération de 1 mètre par seconde. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but at least I was expressing that. And yeah, so then I'm going to show you. I will select one word from the page 614 to the page 615. And that's really interesting. I will show the word neutralité. which is probably in English neutrality. Neutralité, it's a noun feminine. État de celui qui reste neutre, de ce qui est neutre. A state from someone who remain neutral and which is neutral. Spécialement, situation d'un État qui se tient volontairement à l'écart d'un conflit international. La Suisse et l'Autriche ont adopté un statut de neutralité perpétuelle. So, specifically, situation of a state which hold itself voluntarily aside of any international conflict. The example, Switzerland and Austria adopted a state of perpetual neutrality. So neutrality, and I'm going to right now share just a little bit of my face, but it's a more about the dictionary right now. And it is, I think, in there, neutralité. So I'm going to quote again. État de celui qui reste neutre, de ce qui est neutre. Spécialement, situation d'un État qui se tient volontairement à l'écart d'un conflit international. La Suisse et l'Autriche ont adopté un statut de neutralité perpétuelle. Apologize for the moving state because I am having difficulties to hold my dictionary, it's quite heavy. But then I'm going to show you this. It's a visual. So I'm really curious because here, this is the visual of a skeleton that I'm going to share later on in the comments. Bear with me because I will not be able to show you all the terms, but canal thoracic, it's like the thorax. So it's the visual of a skeleton. So bear with me. I'm going to hold now the space to anyone who would like to share, but I'm going to share you something that is really from my heart. Really, really, really from my heart. So more than 40 years ago, let's say 40 years ago, I was creating my first ever index. Oops, I'm still on camera. My first ever index of something. It was 40 years ago and I still have on my hand. I take it right now and I have the page 614, which is the name nerveux, which is nervous. And because it was about the NE, système nerveux, nerveux, something from the nerves. And let me tell you, this index is incredible. So I'm going to show you right now on camera. This index is 40 years old, and I'm going also to send it to you in the comments. This will be pivotal for my next Thursday dictionaries, by the way. I'm going to redo the Thursday dictionaries. This index is 40 plus years old. I was writing it when I was 8 or 9 years old, I think. When I was in my granddad's place. And this index is quite precious. It's my writing near 40 years ago. So that's very interesting, my friends. What are your thoughts? So thank you, Crystal, for joining. You are at work and I acknowledge your amazing presence. And I know that you love me. Let me know in the replay team or any in the comments in YouTube, what is the word that you would like me to dive on? Because it is not my session, it is our session. and I still have 40 minutes, less than 40 minutes. So let me know in the comments what are the words that you would like me to talk about. You can, of course, tell me in English or tell me in French if you know this word. So I have an index that in fact I built this index 40 years ago to remind myself which page to be to open when I need to have information about anything that is visual, because this dictionary is visual and there are some visuals. That's why the 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 schema, the schema that I was showing to you about the skeleton is about nervous system, because it's on the page 614, which is the NE, so nerveux. And in my index, I have from A to, in fact, A to Z, yeah. The first word is abbreviation, which is abbreviations, and the last word is zodiac, which is zodiac, by the way. And so each of these are the visual. So, like, for instance, I can share to you from A to Z few words. Abbréviation, box, céréales, décoration, énergie, fruits, géologie, houille, intestin, judo. There is nothing about K, so I'm going to quote 2L. Laine, locomotive, maison. Then there is neige, œil, pain. There's nothing about Q, so I'm going to quote 2R. Radar, requin. Scie, tabac, unité, vin, water polo. There is nothing about X, so I'm going to quote another W, wagon, yak, and zodiac. So that's very interesting. Let me know what is the word that you would like me to dive in, or the page from 1 to 991. So you can choose. This is a Thursday dictionary today for the 1st May. And I'm going also to pull some words in French about for the 30th of April. And this is CaféDuBien, so anyone who is live and is able to jump on the restream, let me know. It is already 11:20 in my time in Belgium, 10:20 in UK, and probably 4 p.m. Is it? No, not. It's 6 p.m. in EST. No, 5 p.m. EST, and probably 2 p.m. PST. So this is an amazing occasion for me to connect with you and to pull some French words. So I'm going, as I don't have any words, I'm going to choose one for the 30th of April, and I'm going to choose another one for the 1st of May. So for the first day, 30th of April, I'm going to talk about cheval, which is an interesting word. Cheval, équitation, équestre, which is horse in English. Cheval is on the page 174. And then the second word will be feuille, which is a word that is having multiple meanings in English, because it could be the sheet of paper, could be also the leaf of a tree. So that's very interesting. So first, cheval at 174, and feuille at the page 373. So it will be easy for me to recall that. So first, 174 cheval. I'm opening it right now, my friends, because this is the dictionary. And it is about the different elements of the horse. Well, I don't like to say that. The different terminologies and terms about the horse. So I'm going now, and I will also post it in the comments, the visual, afterward. But I'm going to right now to, hopefully if my dictionary is holding in one piece, which is not easy, my friends, because my dictionary is quite old. And I don't want to destroy my dictionary, so hop, which is the horse, hopefully, right here, the visual of the horses, 4 horses, and now I'm going to put the visual on the comments. So this is for the page 174, and I'm going to quote some elements, some, let's say, organ also in French. And it's really interesting because some are relatable for humans, others are not. Or like, what is amazing me, because some of the terms I don't know at all, remembering you that I am speaking French as a native language, it doesn't mean that my brain is a moving and living dictionary. There are terms that I know that I was thinking, oh, how come it's related to this? I was knowing them in another context. And other words that I don't know at all. So words like lèvres, which is lips, épaule, which is shoulder, bras, which is arm, coude, which is I don't know, it's in the arm, similar to the knee, but I don't know in English, by the way. So avant-bras, which is the forearm, genou, which is the knee, and then ventre, which is the chest. So I'm talking about the horse, by the way. So it's really interesting because here I say the coude, avant-bras, genou for an animal. And that's really interesting, my friends, because there are different elements. And another way is like canon, which is C-A-N-O-N, is a part of the horse that is just below the knee. But canon, or boulet, by the way, boulet also, it's just below the canon. Boulet is the bull of the cannon. So it's really incredible that these terms are appearing for animals. Because for me, it's like more for the war, canon and boulet. Boulet de canon. You know, the weapons that are destroying fort, by the way, or anything from the Middle Age. Boulet and canon. There is also ganache, G-A-N-A-C-H-E, which I was thinking more about the chocolate, ganache, praline, you know. But I was never imagining that ganache is something that is just in the neck of the horse. And then there is auge. Salière, another element. Salière is something that is also on the head of the horse, near the eyes. But salière is a word that is used more for describing the container of the salt, salière. So it's really interesting. Trapèze also it's something that could be also used for human body. But I was thinking more about the circus, with the trapeze, which is like the element where acrobats are leaning on, trapeze. It's also a geometrical figure. So it is really interesting because there are multiple elements of the horse. And of course there is the skeleton part like humerus, sternum, radius, carpe, metacarpe, phalange, colonne vertébrale, which is the back structure. And so, yeah, tarse, metatarse, all these kinds of elements. So that's really interesting. That's for concluding the 30th of April. Let me know in the chat whenever you would like to share or how are you feeling. Thank you also, Henry, for joining. Hope both of you are having a good day, Virtual and Henry. I'm having a good day too. Thank you, Henry, for popping in, and feel free to tell me the page of my dictionary you would like me to talk about, because it's interactive. I was choosing the cheval, the horse, and then the page 374 that I'm going to dive in now, we have still 15 minutes, is the page 373. 373. I'm just going to be there right now. Yes, and it's about the feuille, les feuilles. And in that case, it's more about the leaves. But in French, feuille could be also the sheet of paper. So right now, I hope that my dictionary will survive because I'm using it more often. Going to share my page, by the way, feuille. I'm going to also put that on the comments later on so that you will have better visuals. So it's all the leaves and all the nouns that are about the leaves, by the way. And I'm going to now to give some names. So feuille. They are all related to the trees, of course, because these are linked to the tree. So palme, pédaler, palmer, paripéné, imparipenné, lobe, arrondi. That's for the vocabulary of the leaves. There is the types of leaves. So the top of the leaf is called limbe. The root, the vine of the leaves, let's say the middle, is called pétale, which is la tige, by the way, the middle. And then the base is called la gaine. And of course, there are different types of leaves. So it's really interesting because it is not only about looking about the trees, but also the vocabulary about the leaves. And there are multiple trees in French that I'm going to quote by heart. And then I'm going to end this session because we are already on the 33rd minute. Going to just to pause my dictionary right now. And so I'm going to quote some trees. The most famous, of course, is Olivier, which is my name, my original name. My name is Oli, but my formal name is Olivier, Olivier, which is in fact the tree, the olive tree, and which produces olives and olive oil. So Olivier, that's also the tree of the peace. Then there is also châtaignier for châtaigne, abricotier for apricot, you know, there are the fruits, pommier for the apples, pomme, abricot, abricotier, oranger, orange, poirier, poire, pear trees. Then there is cerisier, cerise, cherry tree. All these with the fruits, by the way. And also, yeah, oranger. There is also châtaignier, noyer with the nuts, noisetier, noisette, noix, noyer, noix, noisetier, noisette, like the nuts. You also oak tree, which is I think oak tree is noyer, but I'm not sure. But all the trees, palmier, palm tree, figuier, fig tree with the fig. So very interesting. With that, my friends, I was going through different things. I think I can also show you exceptionally. Is this? No, it's not. No, there is no tree arbor. I don't think so. What could I show you? I think it's all. I'm not going to show you another term about the dictionary. So let me know, how are you feeling? What you would like to me cover for the next time? And je vais prendre congé de vous. I'm going to say to you goodbye and see you tomorrow for the 2nd of May for another day, another blessing day, un jour plein de gratitude. And let me know, how are you feeling? Also for the replay team, thank you so much for watching until the end. And I'm going to already close this session. So thank you again for those that were live and also the replay team. Let's engage each other. Let's pour some love to each other. This world is a blessing. This world is an amazing world. Of course, there are tragedies, yet it's about what we do with what we have. And as much as we are alive, vivant, we are participating to this world. So I'm going to now sing you a song for closure. I was thinking about that, Vivant, from Gérard Lenormand. And I'm going also to give you the video in the comments, but I'm going to sing a cappella. Also because YouTube doesn't allow me to share the song because I don't want YouTube to block me. But I'm going to sing the song Moi Vivant, Me Alive. Hopefully, if I can find it, the lyrics. Moi Vivant. Yes, I have it. So, this is me a cappella for closing this session in few minutes. Au revoir and happy May Day to all. Thank you, Henry. Au revoir is goodbye. So au revoir means see you again. Revoir, to re-see, to see again. Revoir. Voir is to see. Au revoir, see you again. And I'm going to sing the song Moi Vivant from Gérard Lenormand, and you will be able to translate it later because I will have the comments. I will have put in the comments. J'ai bien failli crever sur l'arbre, gavé de sève et de soleil. Les masques sont restés de marbre pour ne pas troubler mon sommeil. La passion n'est pas un métier, et pas question de m'imiter. Patiemment au creux de ma vague, dans le présent je m'installais. Moi vivant, moi vraiment vivant, moi vivant, simplement vivant. Moi vivant, moi vraiment vivant, moi vivant, simplement vivant. Jamais vécu les pieds sur terre, un peu déçu je tenais bon. Revenu le monde des affaires, sous une pluie de papillons. Toutes les couleurs y sont passées. J'ai pu sauver ma petite télé. En regardant chanter mes frères, me surprenais à murmurer. Moi vivant, moi vraiment vivant, moi vivant, simplement vivant. Moi vivant, moi vraiment vivant, moi vivant, simplement vivant. De remonter tous les étages en vertu de ce que je sais, que la jeunesse n'a pas d'âge et pas le prix la liberté. C'est pourtant pas la première fois qu'une balade les surprendra, que tous les inquiets se rassurent, ils sont debout, ils sont tous là. Vivants, vraiment vivants, vivants, simplement vivants, vivants, vraiment vivants, vivants, simplement vivants. Hey, 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 moi vivant, moi vraiment vivant, moi vivant, simplement vivant, moi vivant, moi vraiment vivant, moi vivant, moi vivant. So that's it for me today. Wish you an amazing day and keep shining, everyone. Blessings to all and